Now, you probably have one of the more interesting career paths, at least as a freshman, of anybody on this basketball team. Veterinary sciences, I guess, is the future. Why?
I've always liked animals. Been raised on a farm. Didn't really want to be a vet because I didn't want to go to school that long. But after last year going to school, I mean, I just decided I'm just going to tough it out, and it's always what I really wanted to do, but didn't really want to do the schooling. It's going to be 8 years of school, I guess 9 now since I've redshirted. So I just like animals and like being around farm animals.
I grew up on a farm. Just how many animals did you guys have growing up?
When I was young, we had a good amount of cattle. Then my dad sold them and we moved, and I started myself raising goats. So now I don't know how many exactly I have. Without having babies, we have a good amount of them.
You raise goats?
Yeah.
Take me through that.
I have probably right now 35, 40 poor goats that are registered goats that I raise and show.
You show goats? As in Westminster Dog Show, but for goats?
Yeah, pretty much same thing.
So, obviously, they're not here, and you're in Antoine Davis's dorm.
Yeah.
What's happening with the goats right now? I'm fascinated by this.
Well, my dad mostly takes care of them, but my brother helps him a little bit, and my mom tries to help a little bit. So they're taking care of them. When I go home, I do a lot of work with them, but mainly now it's my dad. And most of the stuff. Well, right now they're having babies, so that's a lot of work. But in the summer is where all the shows and when I'm trying to sell them and stuff. So I'll be home during that.
How do you go about showing a goat?
It's kind of like the dog show. You lead them around, set them up square, let the judges look at them, feel them, then they place them in order and you walk them out.
So now, are you breeding them, or is this a? I'm not familiar, shockingly, with the world of goat showing.
Yeah. I'm raising them, breed them.
Is it similar to a dog show in that, like, let's say you've got a Labrador out there that you got to check off? Okay, that has this type of nose. Is it the same thing with a goat?
They do. They look at breed characteristics, and a lot has to do with breed characteristics, but a lot has to do with muscling and structure and stuff like that. Like they're meat goats, so the main point for them is to be eaten. So they're looking for the best one that will produce the best offspring to go to market. So most heavily muscled, structurally correct and stuff.
So how many blue ribbons or how many goats have you shown that have brung home championships?
I've won a lot of county fairs. I got reserve at the state fair, reserve at North American.
How do we not have this on your bio? That's what I want to know. Star football player, star basketball player, signed with Morehead State, champion goat breeder. Why did you not tell me this earlier? This needs to be on your. After the show, I'm updating your bio.
Yeah, add it to it.
What's your favorite part about it?
I like when producing new ones from trying to produce better ones from ones I've had in the previous ones, and want to sell them, get them money.
So how much money do you get from selling a goat? Is it enough to substitute for a summer job for a typical college student?
Well, you can make good money. It depends. I've sold them for pretty good amounts of money, but I have a summer job too. I'm trying to build up my herd pretty good now, to where I can start selling them off and hopefully making a pretty good amount of income.
So, what would be a good sized herd?
I'd like to have probably 15 does and some donor does, which are flush does.
So what on earth is a donor?
It's where you do embryo flushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still have no idea what that is.
Take the eggs out of some and put them into
Okay.
Others, yeah. Receps, yeah.
Sawyer, you're officially the most interesting basketball player that we have here at Carson-Newman.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add on your freshman season or your career as a goat farmer?
Not that I can think of right now.
Sawyer, pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Carson-Newman forward, freshman forward, and goat farmer. Sawyer Williams, he stops by. The Chuck Benson Show.